All right, everybody. Good evening. We are back. Yes, we are back. Um, I think it's been a few days. It, but yeah, we are back, and it is. Oh my gosh, it looks phenomenal tonight. Uh, it looks really good. The moon is not out. It's great. It's dark. As we were driving home a little earlier, we got to see the Falcon 9 rocket shoot across the sky here in Arizona because it launched out of California. It's truly awesome to watch. So we got to see that. Thank you, Elon. And then let's see here. Oh, Monday. Monday is the eclipse. It's going to be cool. Well, they're calling for partly cloudy weather. Well, we're going to see what happens here. Um, the weather changes daily here in Arizona from like partly cloudy to not cloudy. I mean, that's the weather change here. So hopefully it's going to be not very cloudy, and we're going to be able to get to see our 70% of the eclipse here. I saw that Texas, if you've been following, and most of the East Coast, they're calling for clouds, 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 and thunderstorms. So let's hope that doesn't happen, and they are able to do this event. Uh, I know there's some people from the Malin campsite that have gone to Texas to check this out with some equipment to get it all. But we're going to see. Hopefully here in Arizona, hopefully our stream's going to be going strong, and we're just going to hope for the best. We're going to see what happens here. But tonight it looks really good. Saturday night, it's going to be I'm hoping this is going to be a good stream. So we so seeing is it must be exceptionally good tonight. I'm going to show you our guiding. Now here is our guiding tonight. Usually these things are pretty tall. If you were a person and you had these lines, you would be dead. Let's be honest. They are amazing. So this is the best guiding I've had since I've started doing it. They're hardly even moving. So let's hope we're getting some good stuff here. All right. So as you can see on our ticker, we are at C7 tonight. There is no name for this galaxy. It is just C7, Caldwell 7, or NGC 2403. This is a magnitude of 8.9, reduced to 9.06 because of the air masses. So it is a pretty bright galaxy. And we are going to see how this galaxy looks. You know, this is not in our folder. I've never done this before. So let's see what we can do here. Let's switch over to Stellarium, and I'm going to show you where we're at. We are right there, right here. There it is. NGC 2403, or Caldwell 7. Now I want to show you something. Look at the galaxies out here. All these little red circles are galaxies. So this one is bright, and then let's see here. Where are we at? Oh, look at these here, right here. The Owl Nebula. That's an amazing. The Surfboard Galaxy. Oh, that looks pretty good. We could probably do that one. There's another one over here, the Croc's Eye. Let's see here. There's the Cat's Eye Nebula down there. Let's see here. I think it's a little more east. Oh, look. Here is the Leo Triplet. That's another. Look at all these galaxies here. Oh, this is crazy. The Hamburger Galaxy. The Leo triplets there. Oh my goodness. There is just too many to even name. But I do know that oh, look here, one more. The Silver Needle Galaxy. That is another amazing one. Okay, I could just, I could keep going on. But this is where we're at right here on Clyde. Now remember, you can get Stellarium free for your PC or your phone. You just need to look that up and download it. I know Stellarium on your phone, Stellarium on your phone is free, but it does, oh, look at that. Look at that go right through the screen. That's Elon. Elon's going to photobomb us tonight. I have a feeling he just can't stay away from our streams. He loves them just as much as we do. But Stellarium is free for your phone. They do have a premium to upgrade to. I'm not sure it's anything that anybody will need to use in the premium stuff, but it is there. And you can get it on your computer, obviously for free, and you can just go check out the universe. Even if it's rainy out, you can check out the universe at night on your phone or your PC and see what's out there. All right. So here we are. We're at C7, Caldwell 7. Let's, okay. Let's see here. This is pretty bright. So I'm going to turn our gain down. Let's go down to about, I don't know. Let's do about 13. And we're going to do a trigger mode here. And we're going to do, let's see here. We're going to do, let's do 10 seconds. Let's loop 10 seconds and see where we're at. It should come out pretty good. Let's see here. Oh, okay. There it is. I think that's pretty good. All right, before we zoom in here, before I get yelled at for not being zoomed in, here is our histogram. We're going to hit our white balance to make sure that all three of our RGBs are stacked on top of each other to get our best picture. Oh, there we go. It moved just a little bit. Now let's bring our black point up. We want to do this all the time when you have a video camera. Bring that black point right up to the bottom of the RGBs. There we go. Oh, ho, ho. Look at that. That is crazy. All right, let's zoom in here. All right, our focus looks pretty good. Look at all the stars in this picture. That is absolutely insane. All right, there's 100% zoomed in. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's I think that's pretty good. Let's start our, let's add, do we have any sharpening? Let's add just a little bit of sharpening down here. I know you can't see it on your screen. It's behind my wonderful portrait here. But we're gonna, it's from 0 to 500, but we're gonna go to about 60. I think that's good. We don't wanna go too much. I can make it kind of look pixelated. All right, so let's do that. And then right here, we are gonna enable our live stack and then do, oh, hello, Mike. Yes, we are ready for the eclipse on Monday too. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait because, you know, we're kind of older here at Star. I know I look young and amazing, but here at Starlight Starbright Observatory, we are older, and this is probably the last eclipse we're going to see that's like this. Let's be honest. So we got to get them in while we can. So hopefully there's not a worldwide event, emergency like World War Z or anything like that. It's going to be, it's just going to be a normal eclipse day, and that's what we're hoping for. But yeah, oh, and you're from, oh, you're in Indiana. Excellent, excellent. I bet it's cold there. Well, Mike, it was cold here today. It was actually like 60 degrees out here when we went outside this morning. It was like the Arctic tundra out here, just to let you know. All right, let's see. All right, well, we are stacking up. Looking pretty good. But yeah, our focus is still good. We're down to about 46 degrees here tonight. So we're a little bit cooler than we were the other night, so we have to be careful of the focus as the scope changes. But I think we're okay. Okay, we're at 10 seconds. So we are going to get we're going to get our frames pretty quickly. Now I know our beautiful co-host here she has always got wonderful ideas. Oh, thanks for the follow, JC. Her wonderful ideas are wonderful, and they always involve me working. But that's okay. I like to work. But she has a wonderful idea, and we have now a Discord channel. So you can go to the Discord channel, and oh, she's already texted me in there. She said it was too small. I need to zoom in. We're going to zoom in here as soon as we get a couple more stacks on here. You can go to the Discord channel, and then you can participate live. There is a text. You can text or you can talk in Discord. All the gamers use it. My son uses it. I only have used it a few times when I'm playing Diablo 2 with him or some type of game. We use that to talk back and forth because we're actually only sit right next to each other, and we had headphones on, so it's still easier to talk through the microphone, believe that or not. But anyway, so yes, we do have a Discord channel. You can go to our Facebook page and get the link for that. So let's see here. Let's zoom in just a little bit more. This is quite a cool galaxy. This is definitely, we are at 16 frames. This is definitely a live high dynamic range. I actually think our focus is coming out a little bit. I believe it is. You can see right here these stars, how they don't look quite round. That is a focus issue right here, how it's getting dark. Okay, let's see here. I don't think it's enough to worry about right now. We're not submitting this to Sky and Telescope. So let's go ahead and start our live high dynamic range, and we're going to bring our white point down a little bit. Hopefully we're going to get some of these arms to pop out. There we go. Now we're zoomed in. I know she's on her phone probably. It's hard to see. All right. Let's see how this stacks up. Let's go over to Stellarium and let's see how this looks. Let's see what their picture of it looks like. Okay, there it is, and that's kind of like what we got so far on ours. Hopefully we can get I don't know if we'll get close to that, but you never know. All right. Oh yeah, our focus is definitely suffering. Yeah, it's quite a bit out. All right, how far are we into this? We're only... Oh, hey, James. Thank you. I am the brightest star that you can see, well, at least on your phone or your computer screen. All right. Let's see. We're only a few minutes into this. I hate to do this, but we are definitely out of focus. It's changed here quite a bit in degrees in the last couple minutes. So let's stop here. And this is just how astronomy is. We don't have a automatic focuser here. Unfortunately, I am the automatic focuser. So let's see here. Let's get back into video mode. Okay. Let's see here. So, okay. We're going to leave that one there and that one there. And then, this is how we have to do it. I'm going to move my computer screen, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try and get this thing focused just a little bit better. All right, thanks for bearing with me through that. And now you can see that these stars in here are not dim anymore, how they've went to pinpoint kind of bright. That's what we want to see. All right, let's see here. All right, now our focus looks much better. Much better. All right, we already know where we're at here. Our guiding is still good. Okay, let's go ahead and we're just going to start our stack again. We're going to go to trigger mode and we'll hit our loop button. We're going to get one frame and then adjust our darks and then go ahead and start our stack again. And let's see how this turns out. It should turn out a lot better. There we go. All right, we'll wait for one more frame here. There we go. Okay, that is much better. The stars are nice and round here, and that's what we want to see. We're going to hit enable, and then we're going to get our stack going. So we do want to get our, we would like to get an automatic focuser here, only because of the convenience, but I have to tell you, when you do have a manual focus or something, I have to walk out of the control room to do it. It does keep me sort of connected to the telescope, and it's not really just it keeps me tinkering and keeps me sort of in tune with the equipment and what it's doing. I get to walk out there and see it, not just through the control panel or through the control room window. It's pretty good that way. It is kind of a pain sometimes, but usually once your temperature sets and your scope sets, you really don't have to mess with focus too much, just a little bit when you first start. And I kind of came out here, we came home, and then it was so nice out. I mean, I could not stream, so I just kind of opened the roof and threw everything on and sat down, and we were streaming here within about a half hour, which is not really long enough for your scope to cool down. Usually when you open the roof here, the heat's got to come out of the building. Hopefully the concrete isn't too warm, and you still have to wait for the scope to get to the ambient air to change the size of the mirror. Actually, is what it's doing. All right. Let's see here. We are at 8 frames. Oh, we're looking good. Wow, that is an amazing galaxy. You know what? We are zoomed. If you can see this up here, we are zoomed in 300%, which is crazy. But there we go. That is 200%, and that looks amazing. You know, if you get too big, you know, on the computer, it starts to look pixelated. But that looks amazing. I love it. This is so exciting. So, and you know what? C7 or NGC 2403. This is the first time that I've looked at this through the telescope, and I am so excited that you are looking at it with us here. Very cool. There's so many objects to see. If you're new to telescopes and you are trying to find out what to look at, you can go to, let's see here. It is called tonightsky.com. All one word, tonightsky.com. You can go in there, put your longitude and latitude in, and your time zone, and what time you're going to start viewing. And you can pick a bunch of different stuff, like easy stuff, hard stuff, middle of the road, galaxies, nebula. You click whatever you want, and it's going to come up in a big list. Here, I'll show you right now. So there we go. This is tonightsky.com, and you can see here the brightest object right now in Galaxies is Bode's Galaxy, then the Pinwheel Galaxy. There's a globular cluster here, M53. We may have to look at that. And then NGC 4736 M94. That's a Galaxy 2. That's very cool. And this is where we're at right now. C7. I just picked this one out of the list. It was sort of where Clyde was, and that's what we're doing. So that's an invaluable tool if you don't know what you're doing. That's why I use it, because we don't know what we're doing, and it's easy to find that information out on the internet. All right, we are a bunch of frames because we're busy blabbing. Let's start our live high dynamic range, and we're going to try and pull these arms out a little bit more. Hopefully that will lighten up just a little bit. We'll do probably do three or four frames, and then we'll move it. Let's see what happens. Let's see here. Add a little sharpening there. That sharpening will sort of, I forgot to put it on, but that's okay. We'll put it on and it'll stack right in. Oh yeah, our focus is much better. Look at their nice little pinpoint dots. You know, I actually had to move the focuser quite a bit. You know, as you get used to moving it, you kind of know which way to move it. It's not like it's not like the telescope control where you hit the wrong one every time. You only get if you get a 50-50 shot left or right, but usually you're moving it always one way when it gets cooler out. Don't forget also, now I know our beautiful Koso wanted to go to this, but Country Thunder is here next weekend. So if you're into country music, our co-host said there's still tickets left. You can get there to Country Thunder and do your country stuff. It'll be cool. And you know that Country Thunder is like not far from our house at all. Okay. We're going to go down a little bit more here. Now we like to get down to about 150 or so right there. As you get into doing this, you'll find like a workflow. They call it like a workflow or a flow chart of how you're doing your imaging and your stacking or your live electronically assisted astronomy, which is what we do here. We don't do astrography. It's live electronic assisted astronomy, EAA. So you'll figure out sort of how many seconds the sweet spot is on your camera for exposures. We're spoiled here because we have a hyperstar system and a big scope, so our exposure times are very short. And then you'll get into sort of where you like your histogram at, how quickly you can go down with your white points, and you know, then sort of you'll be doing this sort of the same thing for almost every object with as long as you're using the same scope. If you get a different scope or you change up quite a bit and your exposure times change, you'll be changing your workflow a little bit, but you may still stay within the same sort of scope of a workflow that you're used to, and everybody does it a little bit differently. So I know there's guys on the Mountain Cam site, they do their live high dynamic range differently than the way I do it. There's actually like a sequencer that you can use in Mountain Cam Sky, which is wonderful software, and there's a way you can do sequencing and stuff like that. But we just like to do it the easiest way possible, and just dragging that bar down is the easiest way possible for us, and we have pretty good control over it that way too. There's no stopping of the stack or anything like this. The stack just continues, and then we can pull that down. Not only can we pull that white point down, but we can also pull it back to where it was, and it'll put a little bit darker images back in your stack. It's very versatile. Wow, this is looking pretty good. This is definitely going to be nice in some post-processing here. I just checked our guiding, and it is amazing. I'm super excited. All right. We'll go down a little bit more here. We usually like to do about 36 frames, 32 to 36 frames in our stack. That's usually gets us a really nice picture. But right now we're at like 47 already because we're only at 10 seconds. We usually do imaging here or our live electronically assisted astronomy. Usually Clyde's sweet spot is about a 20-second, is usually about a 20-second exposure. This object's pretty bright, so we're not using that big exposure. This is looking really good though. Wow, look at that galaxy. Now I'm gonna look at this. Don't get mad, our co-host, but I'm backing out here. Look at all the stars in this picture, and there's Elon right there. That dude's doing it. Oh, and he's right here too. Oh my goodness. Remember, every star is the sun. That actually blows my mind. And we're looking at like a dot in the sky. This is literally just a dot. Basically, I mean, it's like a grain of sand in space, what we're looking at. This is amazing. And look at all the suns in this picture, and imagine all the planets that are around those suns. And it is absolutely mind-boggling. All right, go down a little bit more. Excuse me, a little bit more. All right, this is looking really good. While we're doing our last little bit of stacks here, we're going to, let's see what it says about Caldwell. Let's see what Caldwell 7 is. Caldwell 7, or NGC 2403, is an intermediate spiral galaxy. It is an outlying member of the M81 group and is approximately 8 million light years away. It bears a similarity to M33, the other galaxy, and then it is 50,000 light years in diameter. So a light year is like 6 trillion miles. It's definitely far. You're not walking across it, but you know what? We may be flying across it soon. We'd have to talk to Elon and see what he's got in store. You know. So let's see here. And it contains numerous star-forming H2 regions. Very cool. And also here is from nasa.gov, because we love NASA. All right. Supernova hunters may be familiar with Caldwell 7 as the galaxy hosted a supernova in 2004. Wow. Very cool. We weren't doing this in 2004. I wasn't even thinking about doing this. Well, I might have been thinking about it, but we weren't doing it in 2004. In fact, we were just getting ready to move to Arizona in 2004. So, very cool. Very cool. All right. This is looking pretty good. Let's take a snap of this. All right. Oh, got some weird stuff going on right there. Reflection. Okay. There we go. Now let's go to our live processing screen. And I'll kind of show you how we do it here. All right, we're going to go, remember, we're doing, most of our processing is done in Mountain Camp Sky. Just a little bit of processing that we do here, and then we put the pictures up. It's kind of a more realistic view of what you're going to get from your telescope without hours and hours of integration and all these stacks and all these processing tools. We don't really do that here. We do use GIMP from time to time because the levels the color levels are a little bit more refined, especially when you're doing the black level and the white level, and there's also a mid level in GIMP, and they work much better than Mountain Cam Sky. But we're going to go to our range. We have quite a big histogram here, and we're going to pull that range right up to the bottom there, and that's going to blacken up our image. And then, of course, we go to our curve, which is, as I said before, the bread and butter of your imaging processing. So we're going to do what we call here our astro curve. Wow, look at that. You just kind of play with it a little bit till you get it where you want it. That looks pretty good. I mean, I like it. I don't think we're going to put anything else in it. I know there's some H2 regions in there, but I don't think putting red in it is going to do anything. No, it's just not going to do anything. So we can right click those and pull that red out, and we're just going to go with a little bit of alpha channel we did on there, and we're going to let it go with this. But that looks phenomenal. That is amazing. I absolutely love it. Oh, James was born in 2004. Okay. So this looks phenomenal. This is a smaller galaxy. It's not really small. I mean, compared to some other ones, it's kind of small. 8 million light years away. We can't even understand those numbers. It's absolutely crazy. But that is amazing. There it is, everybody. C7. There's no other name for it. It's just C7, and then NGC 2403. And it is a spiraled galaxy. Amazing. This is beautiful. All right. Let's see. We've been going for about 37 minutes. We're going to fix our white point and our black point, and then we're going to stop our stack. We have this picture, and we can come back to it later and do a little bit of better processing to it, maybe in the GIMP. And we'll add our watermark before we put it up on the internet for everyone to see. All right, now let's go. We're going to stop our trigger mode and go into our video mode. Bring our gain up a little bit here, and we're going to zoom out. Oh, it's still looking really good. And our guiding is looking really good. We're going to stop. I'm going to hit the button to stop guiding. It'll do it automatically, but I'm just trying to get into the habit of doing that. And let's go over here to Stellarium. Let's see. We're here. Now, tonight's sky, there was a super bright galaxy here. Let's see here. M94. Let's see here. We're going to do a search, and we're going to do M94. And this is the Croc's Eye galaxy. Let's do it. Which way is this thing pointing? This is east, northeast. So I'm assuming Clyde is going to flip around here. So let's see. Let's tell Clyde to go there. And there we go. Yep. He's going to flip. He's going to do a meridian flip and go around. And we're going to go to M94, the Croc's Eye galaxy. This is exciting. You know, I bought I don't know if I've mentioned this, I bought a better infrared camera. Let's see here. Magnificent, whatever his name is. There goes Clyde. We get these messages in Facebook because we're starting to get quite a few followers. And the Magnificent Jabber, whoever he is when I switch over here, is getting banned. I hate people that come in here and put all this stuff in our. We're just here for astronomy. All right, there's Clyde. Let's see here. Let's see what we're looking at. Okay, there it is, right there. There's the Croxeye Galaxy, right there. Let's go. Let's see here. Let's go. I'm gonna do the telescope control. Oh, and I hit the wrong one every time. Let's see here, and let's which way? Oh. Oh my goodness. If I had a quarter for every time I hit the wrong way. A little bit more. Oh, right there. Right there. That's pretty close to the center. You can always get in the center. There's a tool right here. You can click and you can put the bullseye in the center. But you see that we're pretty close. Let's see here. All right. All right, let's go to Stellarium, and I'm going to show you. This is what we're supposed to be looking at. Look at all these galaxy here. That is crazy. Let's see here. All right. We're going to change our ticker. And right now we are at M94. This is also NGC 4736. And let's see, this is the Croxeye. There we go. There's our ticker. M94, Messier 94, or NGC 4736, the Croxeye Galaxy. And we're right on it. It's going to be good. Boy, that's really... So right now, you can see that right here. I'm going to zoom in for our co-host. Right there's the Croxeye Galaxy. Right now, we are only at... we're under a second exposure. That's amazing. All right, let's put that right there. Oh, did you see that go through there? That was Elon again. He loves this part of the sky. That guy is crazy. All right, let's see here. Let's do, oh, real quick, I'm going to, right there, and I'm going to, oh, there we go. We're going to begin guiding again. I forgot to turn the guiding on. This is so bright. We're really not going to need guiding because the exposures are going to be so quick. But we'll do it anyway. Let's see here. Is this guiding? I don't see my mount moving. Let's stop. There it goes. There it goes. Sorry about that. Now it's going. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do... I don't know if we're going to need a trigger mode for this or not. Let's just try... Let's try 3.5 seconds. Okay. And it kind of just looks like an eye, right? Yeah, there's supposed to be some detail in there. I don't know how much we're going to get out of that. Let's see here. a little bit there. Let's see. Let's turn our gain down a little bit here. Let's go down to, I think we were like, let's go down to 10. Let's go up to, let's just see what 5 seconds does. Oh, there's a little bit more detail like that with the gain down. I think that might be too much. So let's do 3 seconds. Okay. I think 3 seconds with some live high dynamic range right where we're at, it should be okay. Let's see, we're pretty low on our histogram. Let's see here. Let's see if we can't get a little. Let's do like almost 3.5 seconds. Let's see if that bumps our histogram up. Oh, not a whole lot, but we're pretty far. Let's just do that. I think that looks like it might have some good detail in it. Let's do our stack. We're actually going to enable some more sharpening for this to start off at 70, and then we'll hit enable. Our guiding is still good. You know, when you start guiding, it takes like a minute or two for the scope to get settled. I did notice that when you hit guiding, the arrow or the lines are up and down quite a bit, and then it smooths out. So just remember that if you try to start guiding, this is all stuff that we've just had to learn. I read a little bit and then I get bored, and it's just easier to try and do it ourselves and figure out what works for us. All right, well, it's stacking. It's looking pretty good. We're already at 13 frames. Let's see here. And we're going to do some high dynamic range on this. Yeah, we're definitely getting some detail right through here, huh? It looks like a crocodile's eyeball. I mean, there isn't many of these targets that look like what they say. You know, it's funny. There's a gentleman on Live Skies. Oh, thanks for the like. Rusty Carney is broadcasting quite regularly, more than us even, and he has some amazing images, and he did the skull and crossbones nebula the other night, and the pictures are really good. They're great. And you know what's funny is I made a comment. To me, somebody asked, well, if that's the skull, you know, is this part the crossbones? And of course nobody really knows. None of these things look like what they say they are. You know, it's just who found it and what it looked and was interpreted to them at the time, and that's how it's named. It'd be like 10 of us staring at a cloud, and 10 of us would see 10 different things. That's pretty much how it works. Well, this is looking good. All right, we're at a bunch of frames. I'm blabbing. Let's start our high dynamic range. Let's get this going down right now, a little bit at a time, and hopefully we're going to get some of this outer to brighten up a little bit. The nice thing about using live high dynamic range is you can keep this core kind of subdued. That's the hard part. You had some of these amazing targets, and it's so easy to get, this could go like super bright and just drown out this whole thing. So you have to try and get a stack of it at a lower exposure time, and then use your live high dynamic range, and you know, as you're stacking, get it lighter and lighter and put those lighter layers in while keeping the core sort of subdued, so that you can see the detail in the rest of the in the galaxy. Looks pretty cool though. Very cool. It's going quick. We're going to go down a little bit more. We'll let those stacks just sort of They're just popping off. We've got 62 already. It goes so quick when you're only at a few seconds exposure time. Don't forget, if you're just joining in, I see people popping in and out. Monday, starting at 9 a.m. here, we are going to start our solar eclipse coverage. We're going to have our LUNT 50 out and our DS287 camera in it, and we're going to try and get as much of this eclipse as we can. Hopefully it won't be cloudy, and it's going to be super fun. Plus I get to be off work. So well, I'm hoping that some of those guys at work, they're going to be watching us here. And I think they have like a state of the dealer meeting. You know, one of the owners comes down and he talks, and it's very cool that the owners come down and do the meeting with us and all that. But unfortunately, we'll have more dealer meetings, but we won't have that many more eclipses like this. Super cool. All right. That's got some cool detail in it. That kind of reminds me of, I'm sure my daughter will know, or my co-host will know, the Disney movie with the crocodiles in it. I can't remember what it is. Let's see here. Let's go down a little bit more. We're going to try and get down to that 150 mark here on our histogram. And that's where we kind of like to go. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. Yes, James, you could borrow the welding mask. You know what? Just go out and get the new welding mask, and then you can look at the sun. You could look at the eclipse. You better Google that before I tell you, and you burn your eyeballs out. I think I've done it before, but you definitely could use a welding mask. Oh. Hey Chen, yeah, it's okay if you're late. You're catching the, we already did one galaxy and we're on the next one here. Excellent. I'm glad you could join in. All right, let's go down a little bit further here. We're definitely getting some good detail in here. Hopefully in our post-processing, we're going to be able to pull this. We'll be able to pull that out. Let's see what it does. All right, go down a little bit further. As long as we don't see the core starting to enlarge, we can kind of keep using the live high dynamic range to see what happens to it. It's supposed to be actually super warm out here. Well, not super warm out here tomorrow, but it's supposed to be getting warmer through the week. It's actually been super cool the last couple days. Hopefully it's a little warmer tomorrow. I've been working, we have a diesel truck, Ford. They're my favorite, but it's definitely needing some maintenance. So I've been out there working on that. It's not the funnest thing to work on, but we do like the truck, and it does a lot of work for us around our property. Let's see here. All right, that's looking really good. All right, we're just going to let this pop off a couple more frames here, and we can let the stack continue. It's not going anywhere, and we're going to take a picture and see what we can do with some post-processing here. Our focus is still looking really good. Not quite. There's a lot of stars in this pictures, but not quite as many as some of the other ones we've done. All right, let's zoom in here. Right there. Yeah, there's some good detail in there. We're going to zoom out just a little bit for our post-processing so we can see what we're doing here. Let's see here. We're going to go to our range. I'm not sure we're going to... Oh, we got a little bit of range to play with. Hey, let's see here. And then we're going to do our curve. Let's see what we got here. Did you see that core? Watch it bump up and then down. See that? So we got to kind of watch that. It still looks pretty good right there. So you can start to see some detail right through there. Gotta kind of play with it a little bit. Let's leave it right there. Okay. I don't think we're going to get it. I don't think we're going to get it much more than that. But there is some really good detail through here. Of course, on the internet, they're going to show some photographs of this that are just absolutely stunning, and they probably got like 3 hours of photography on it. We're not doing that here. This looks real. This is amazing though. That looks really good. What a cool galaxy. And it's super bright. You can get this in a smaller telescope. This is very cool. M94, the Croxeye Galaxy, or NGC 4736. But you know what we didn't do? We didn't learn anything about it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Messier 94. Let's see here. Messier 94 is a spiral galaxy. It was discovered by Pierre McCain in 1781 and cataloged by Charles Messier 2 days later. That's why it's got a Messier number. They describe it as a barred spiral galaxy, but it appears to be more oval. Let's see here. There's some amazing pictures on this. Let's see. Wow. They call it the Cat's Eye Galaxy. We're going to call it the Croxeye Galaxy. That's what Miriam said. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Let's see here. All right. Well, there it is. M94, the Croxeye Galaxy. And then if you weren't watching before, there is the first galaxy we did, which is a showstopper for sure. And that one is Caldwell 7. Very, very cool. Let's see. We've been doing here about an hour. We'd like to keep them about an hour or so. Let's see what Stellarium has here real quick. Where are we at? Are right there. Let's see here. I think we did the Sunflower Galaxy, did we not? Remember. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them we haven't done. The Crowbar Galaxy and the Whale Galaxy. You know what? I'm going to shoot over here to this Whale Galaxy. The seeing is good. Let's take just a few minutes and do it. Let's see here. We're going to stop our stack. Let's see here. I'm going to go back to here. Take our sharpening out. And then, let's see here. I'm going to hit... Oh, we're in video mode still. Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. There we go. Now we're back to regular video mode. We're going to tell Clyde to go to this Whale Galaxy. Oh, he didn't move very far, did he? All right. Now this is... Now I believe the Crowbar Galaxy goes along with this. Let's see here. let's move around here. The wrong way, of course. You always want to move the wrong way first, so you know that you can move the right way the next time. Okay, here's there's the crowbar galaxy right here, and here's the wheel galaxy. I know you can't see it yet. Hold on. We're getting there. More. Right there. Right there. All right. All right. And I'm going to show you here. We're going to start our guiding again. We're going to hit stop. Of course, it does it automatically. Let's see. And then we're going to begin looping exposures. And then we'll grab a star here, right there. And then we're going to tell it to start guiding. There we go. And then it's going. Boy, look at those good guidings. All right. Okay, so let's see what we can do here with oh, let's change our ticker. And this is, wow, 3 targets tonight. This is also a Caldwell number, C32 or NGC 4631. See here. And this is the Whale Galaxy, also called the Herring Galaxy. I'm sure there's like a ton of different names. All right, let's see. I know you can't see it. We're getting there. All right, I checked the Discord. You know what? I've got like 2 monitors, and I've got 2 monitors behind me for another machine. I need like a third monitor to monitor other things here. It's just getting a little crazy, but once we get set up, it'll be really fun. Okay, let's see here. Let's just take the video mode up to 3.5 seconds. That's not going to be enough, is it? No. That looks really good, though. It's going to be really good, I think. Let's see here. Gain up to about 15. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Let's see here. Wow, there's already a ton of detail in that. I can see it now. Oh, this is really good. Let's see here. Where's our histogram at? Oh, it's popping up here. Let's do around 4.5 seconds. Oh, wow. Let's see here. Let's go up to 5, and then we'll see what it looks like. A video mode only goes up to 5 seconds in Mount Cam Sky. Oh, wow. That looks really good. Let's see here. Where's our histogram? Okay. So we're at 5 seconds. Let's just move that back down. Let's do a trigger mode, because trigger mode goes over 5 seconds. Let's see. Let's do 8 seconds. Let's see what that looks like. And we'll kind of keep the same gain around 15, because I think it looks pretty good right there. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. I don't know if we could squeak any more of that out of that or not. Let's see here. Let's stop. Let's just do 10 seconds. 10 seconds was our last one too. Let's try 10 seconds. Let's see where our histogram goes. Okay, that's going to be the winner right there. Our RGBs are a little bit out of a line because we moved a little bit. So let's hit our white balance button. And that's going to stack those right back on top of each other again where they should be. Okay. Oh, that looks amazing. Now, let's get to the magic happening here. Let's get our black point. Let's get our black point up to the bottom of those RGBs, and let's see what happens to our sky. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. That looks amazing. Look at the detail in that galaxy. That is sick. Oh my goodness. I love it. All right. And here's our little friend, the Crowbar Galaxy. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. And it does, I guess it kind of looks like a crowbar. Let's see here. This looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. We're going to add some sharpening to that, and then let's enable a stack, and let's see how it looks. That is a very cool galaxy. Amazing. Well, that's super bright in the middle, isn't it? Right through there. That's amazing. All right, we're definitely gonna let these frames stack up, and then we'll do a little live high dynamic range on this and see how much detail we could pull out of this whale galaxy. Very cool. Long as Elon doesn't photobomb us over here. We're still sort of in this section of the sky where it seems to be like a lot of Starlink satellites are moving, which is okay. We have Starlink out here. We're not using it to stream, but we do have it for our home. And I have to say, it has been absolutely flawless out here. Of course, we have no obstructions. We're out here in the desert, except for a few tall cactuses out here. There's nothing in the sky, and it just runs and runs and runs. Rain or sleet, or even last year when we had snow, we actually had like snow out here, if you can believe it, where our new home is. Wow, this is looking amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is crazy. How exciting. Our focus looks good. Oh yeah, this is really good stuff. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Here. Oh, and our temperature is holding steady at 45 degrees out here tonight, which, by the way, is freezing out here. Oh, this is looking amazing. This is looking amazing. We've got 10 frames. After this next frame, let's start our live high dynamic range. There it is. We've got 11 frames. Let's start going down. A little bit at a time here. Let's try and get our little buddy, our crowbar buddy, to pop here. All right, while that's doing that, let's learn about Caldwell 32. Let's see here. Caldwell 32. Caldwell 32, or NGC 4631, the Whale Galaxy, is a barred spiral galaxy. It is about 30 million light years away from Earth. 30 million with an M. That's unbelievable. The galaxy's distorted wedge shape gives it the appearance of a herring or a whale, hence its nickname. Very cool. Let's see here. Anything else interesting? It is a magnitude of 9.919 or 9.34 due to the air masses tonight. It's very bright. You should definitely be able to see this in a smaller scope. Let's see here. Very cool information. This is looking amazing. Let's go down a little bit more. Wow, look at the detail in that. That is absolutely unbelievable. Those last two were pretty good, but this is phenomenal. This is a phenomenal target. Let's see here. Oh, and our crowbar galaxy buddy doesn't really look like a crowbar. It looks like a paint can opener. But it's very, very cool. Quite a bit of stars in this field of view here. Now look at this right here. This fuzzy thing, that's a galaxy. That's not a star. That's another galaxy. Let's look at Stellarium and see. Let's see if it says something about that. Oh, it is right here, right next to it. So here is the Whale Galaxy where we're at, and then this little galaxy right here is a galaxy of NGC 4627, and that is a magnitude of 12.3, which is not quite as bright. That is very cool. Oh, look. Now, in the Crowbar Galaxy, they're saying that there is two. The Crowbar Galaxy, and down here at the tip is the Fishhook Galaxy. Okay. Very cool. Very interesting. All right, we're doing our live high dynamic range. I'm bumping down a little bit more here. So, this is another galaxy, and then over here at the tip, they're calling this a galaxy too, the Fishhook Galaxy. Very interesting. Our guiding's looking really good. Our little hot pixels are pinpoint perfect. This is amazing. The seeing is really good tonight. If you have a telescope, you should be out looking at the sky tonight. If you're anywhere around here, this is looking amazing. Let's see here. We are at about 34 frames, and like I said, for most things, we like to be about between 32 to 36 frames, and we're on target for that. As we get down just a little bit more here in our live high dynamic range, we're almost to that 150 mark, and usually that's pretty good. Wow, look at it. Looks like there's almost like a light in there. That is, it's absolutely unbelievable. Oh, this is a great picture. I can't wait to post this for people who have missed the stream. And if you have friends, make sure you're telling them to check these streams out, or you can go to our Facebook or YouTube page and check out all the past streams. There is some amazing streams on there. You don't want to miss them. And make sure that you like and subscribe and do your alarms for your follows to make sure that you're getting our notifications of when we go live, because a lot of times we just sort of hop on here. And we are also on Twitch. Not that I dislike Facebook or YouTube, but Twitch is the best streaming site. The lag time is next to zero, and the quality is by far better than all the rest. But it's not going to do you a disservice on Facebook or YouTube. They are very good also. Let's see here. Let's go down just a little bit more. We're going to be right under that 150 on our histogram, and then we'll take a picture and we will get a little bit of post-processing on this, and this looks amazing. So, oh, we've been on here. Oh, not too bad, an hour and 15 minutes. You run a little bit longer than normal streams, but boy, this was definitely worth it. This is awesome. I gotta be careful. I don't know how much gas is in my generator. I do. We should be okay. I gotta put some more in it. Let's see here. All right. This is amazing. What an amazing part of the sky. All right. Let's do it. I'm getting impatient. Let's take our picture. There we go. Let's see here. We're going to zoom in on these. Let's zoom on just this. Hopefully, the Crowbar Galaxy will pop out and it'll be just a bonus on top of the Whale Galaxy. See here. Go to our live processing here, and we'll do our processes, and we'll do range. We used to do the adaptive Wiener filter. I know that sounds funny, but we don't do that as much because if you zoom in and use it, you can tend to see that it kind of takes away a little bit of the detail of some of these finer objects. We got quite a bit of information here. We're going to bring our range right down to the bottom of that. Click OK, and then we'll go right into our curve. Let's see here. Got to be careful because you'll start to wash out the detail in your. Sometimes less is a little bit more. I don't know. I think that looks right there. I'm just going to leave that just like it is. We're not going to do too much to this because it already looks amazing. Wow. Look at that. That is something else. Oh, and the crowbar, our little crowbar, a fishhook galaxy, that looks amazing too. What a great picture. Look at both of those in there, just like that. Wow. That is amazing. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful galaxy. That is exciting. It's hard to believe that that is so far away. It's absolutely unbelievable. It's hard to comprehend. What an amazing, amazing photo that is. That's great. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining in. What an exciting night we have had right here with C7, a spiral galaxy. That looks amazing, unbelievable. And then we did the Croc's Eye Galaxy, which, I mean, that looks like a crocodile's eye. I'm going to say it does. It's very cool. And finishing up here with C30 Caldwell 32, NGC 4631, the Whale Galaxy. And as a bonus, his buddy, the Crowbar Galaxy, in the same picture. Absolutely phenomenal. All right. Well, I'm not sure we're going to be on tomorrow. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be. I'm going to try to be on tomorrow because it is the precursor to the eclipse on Monday morning. Don't forget, Monday morning, 9 a.m., we're going to start our coverage of the eclipse. We'll be a little bit early to try and get set up, but I'll have everything rolling here in our stream, and we can do it together. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to show you. And thank you for joining in tonight. Remember, our wonderful background music is by Eric Medias at soundimage.org. It is, go check him out. He has got sounds and songs for everybody. The guy is amazing, creative, and he lets us use his amazing space theme music for this stream, and it absolutely adds leaps and bounds. So check him out, Eric Medias at soundimage.org, and thank you again for coming out. Boy, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I can't wait to get these posted, and hopefully we will see you tomorrow night. Maybe I'll bring one of our little puppers out. Maybe Zuna can come out with me, and we'll try and get some more streams tomorrow night. If it's at least half as good as tonight, it's going to be amazing, and we're going to do some more galaxies or something else. I don't know what we're going to do, but it'll be great. Trust me. All right. Thank you, and we will see you back again soon. Good night.